It's America's favorite Chris! Yeah!
I'm sad that I'm not in control of him, but I like making him just stand there looking ominous.
Oh, are you Ashley right now? I thought you were
like he was
Chris.
keeping it together, but
No, unfortunately.
We shouldn't have mentioned his sisters.
It's weird that you're the person
Yeah, but not to like
behind
have
and
a
you're
seance.
controlling the
Maybe we
movement.
went too far.
That's
Yeah, it is
usually
really
not
weird.
how that works. So, like, how about those lights, though?
Yeah, does anyone want to turn a light on in this place, or are we just
'Cause,
gonna...
like-
Alright,
'cause, like,
our right
we,
door, I'm
like...
coming! Jesus! It's just fucking
Do you love that it's
flashing
not
at
even
me.
a real door?
Ugh!
So, like, we went down to the basement, we turned on the heat so that Hayden Panettiere could have a bath, which was appropriate. And
Yep.
then...
Oh, Jesus.
Spookum
are
books.
you okay?
I think so. Look,
What?
That was
That
not
was
convincing to me at all.
Yeah.
I think so.
She's like, I think so, and then just stood there and, like, rotated just her
That's what buttons
torso.
are for, I guess.
Alright, we pressed the button. Why did that even come? Is no one concerned? Oh, I really have to... Oh, really? Okay.
Whoa, I don't
By
like
pressing
these.
X, that didn't mean I wanted to press the button?
are we like in a movie
No, obviously
right now?
not.
If we are,
Yes, you
this
are,
is
and by
too-
movie, I mean video
Leave it to the
game.
Washingtons to have secret passages
Would you
in
like
their
his teeth
house?
right now?
I mean,
They're
maybe
gone,
they didn't
but
even know
they
this
were a
place
nightmare.
is super old.
So,
How did we get here? Like, we went from, oh, we're in a seance, and it's spooky. Oh, he's upset.
Right.
Let's go look for him.
Gee, thanks.
Suddenly,
They-
secret passage.
Well, they, like, went into the library, and then the book spooked them, and the books that fell off the shelf were right next to a secret button.
You guys, the graphics have gotten way worse.
I will say, though, that I think this is one of, like, the most inexplicable parts of the game. Because it does kind of just feel like it comes from nowhere and goes nowhere very quickly.
Whoa, is
what did you
this?
find?
Oh.
Hey, what font do you what's the name of that font?
Murder?
Is there a font called Murder? I bet it looks something like this if it exists.
Holy cow!
That's scary.
Yeah, that's not
we
okay.
Now, Ash, I don't want to freak you out, but
We should definitely
Look at
freak
this.
her out.
What? Chris, what is that?
I
Do you not
think
want
this
Chris
might
to
be
get
what
laid
the
because you
spirit
think
world
that'll
wants
get
to
him
find.
killed because it's a horror movie?
yeah, it's a letter.
Let me see it.
It's a threat.
Chris.
It's less
this
than a
is
threat.
serious. We need to find Josh right now.
It's kind of just in bad taste.
Yeah, right? Like, they died. We know. What? Who lit those candles? What?
The Spookum's ghost. It's very haunted in here. This has answered pretty much every one of your questions to date. Oh, good. Look at that. That's fine. That's a very normal door that's open now that was locked before.
Look at this painting, by the way.
What was that?
It's a very good painting
Oh
of
my god.
Alan Rickman
Of-
as Jesus.
I think that's pretty close.
I think it's something in that neighborhood.
I mean, it
Something
might be
in the-
Duke of Easel's Jesus. They could be really into, Passion of the
Maybe it was
Christ.
actually after Hannah and Beth.
If so,
I don't know. What does
So
this
it
say?
is currently after the two dead sisters? No, I don't think that.
Thank you for your response. It is good to know that the tribe still feels an attachment to the land here, even if we had a few unfortunate problems. Graffiti people sleeping in out the buildings. This is an ancestral home after all. I have made contact with the descendants of the tribe and intend to make a donation to the Elder Council. Healing the wounds of the past won't be easy, but I feel it's a step in that is
It didn't give
necessary.
us the
Yours
clue
truly.
noise. There you go. Okay.
Saw that
looks
crazy
like
guy
it's my
again
Josh's mom.
Thursday,
Yeah,
9:17
she's really
p.m.
doing an
hanging
effort to
around
step
the
into
generator
this native tribe or
shed.
something.
I'm going to
Yep,
start keeping a
her karma
record.
goes back a long way.
It is really snowing out.
It's I was
Look at
gonna
the
say
snow.
it's really intensely snowing outside.
It's,
Do you think
it's
it's
really
thundersnow?
pixel outside. Oh man, if
Yeah,
it
I
is
can't
thunder
get-
snow, I hope that weatherman's around to yell about it.
Yeah, I can't seem to get reception on my window in the same sense of my like 1980s TV.
Why even have... alright, great. Maybe that'll open by itself later, after I, like, suddenly...
I think I
threaten
know the
bookcase.
answer. I think I know the answer to this. Did you ever play Silent Hill?
No.
I've just been thinking about
The
something.
Silent Hill games have a lot of like doors that are locked without being locked.
There was like this
Yeah.
wanted poster, like,
Useless
full on
doors.
Western style, you know.
So?
And Sam really thought there was someone following her around.
So what you're saying, there's some criminal up on the mountain with us?
The
There
murderer.
was that guy I told you about.
Wait, what guy?
The guy who threatened the Washingtons. I mean, he said he wanted to take revenge by burning the whole place down.
What? Do I remember
And then
that?
I
I don't
found
remember
that
that. What was that
great
weird
cycle
jump
letter.
cut? Jesus.
Chris,
That was a weird
this is
jump
your way
cut.
of trying to make me feel better?
I think
You're
that was
fired.
the literary technique known as allusion, with an A.
Yeah.
It's something that is implied to have happened in world that we didn't literally see.
Josh!
Oh no, Josh! Oh,
He's so complex. Save him!
no!
Ashley!
Why is she holding the door closed? I presume.
Ash?
Don't die, Chris! Don't die!
Ash!
Don't die!
Look,
Oh
it's-
no! No, Chris, no!
That's fine.
You got clowned so hard. Boom. Get clowned, son.
Wow, shit has taken a turn.
Is this
That's
not
definitely
exactly
Josh,
what you
by
were
the way.
anticipating, leading from like previous scenes?
I mean, things have escalated. Like, before it was like, oh, faceless, I don't know, things are scary. Oh, who could it be? And then all of a sudden it's like, here is the villain in full view of the light. Now he is walking all over the place. What is with the balloon?
I think this is a descendant of Jigsaw, so he's a clown who wants to play a game, and the balloon is an instruction.
Oh, Jesus.
How's this going? You liking
My
that gore
God.
still?
This game is just like taking a
Not
turn.
subtle.
No, it's not. The transition also was not very subtle. Suddenly everything is death. Still got that lamp though, so that's good.
He's got his tissues too. Those are important. Is he gonna say anything during this scene, or
I'm going
No.
to show you some.
Hey, that guy's
pictures of
famous.
people that you have
Is
come
he?
to know.
Oh, who are these people?
you know? I
well.
don't think I have any idea what this impacts at all.
Like him
Well,
seeing him in general, or
This
this
is an
specific
exercise
scene?
in honesty.
This specific
Tell me
one.
which
Some of
person
the others I have a
which pair you
vague
like
sense
the
of, but I
most.
think the effects are usually
Answers
subtle.
are important.
He says, "Choose the one you like the most."
Well, let's see. This is Hayden Panettiere and
Rami Malek.
Yeah,
Mr.
Rami
Robot.
Malek. Yeah, so definitely gonna go with Freddie Mercury. Good, I think that's the right call. Let's
That
turn
seems
the
quite
page.
reasonable.
Well, this guy's name
This
is
seems
Matt,
like a tough
so
one. Also, Emily's
Also
like the fucking worst.
Screw her. Oh, of course,
Ooh.
Chris, the hero.
I feel
of
like
the
most
game.
of these are pretty easy for you. That first one was like medium tough.
Definitely sexy lady. Forget about Grant Ward. Nobody likes him.
That cutaway was very important.
Still screw Emily. She's terrible. Can I turn back? No, I cannot.
Funny.
Well, Ashley's basically dead, so we'll go with her. Forget Grant Ward again. Nobody likes him. Oh, God, it's just...
What is he doing? Everything that he's doing.
I feel like he's always making the face that Hannibal Lecter made when he was talking about his Chianti. Like, I feel like he's about to, like, at any moment.
You're not wrong.
Oh, who do I dislike? Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
easy.
I think this was literally the same bottom two I had.
For your taste. Often the lack of confidence manifests itself as overconfidence. Think about that.
I
Is that
think
not
there's a
just
Darkest
good
Dungeon
survival?
quote about that.
Oh, no. We're out of
Would you look
time.
at the-
It's only been 30 seconds, so clearly
Yeah,
our
right.
therapy session is now over.
Would you look at the
I'm gonna
time?
go
I'm about to transform back into a gore-filled pumpkin.
I'm gonna go stand here next to my best friend, George.
Previously on, we've been playing this already.
Hold on!
There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. Apparently, he had
Do you-
warned them against
Do you like how it
pursuing
was
their
like
construction
seconds
project
before
in
we
Blackwood
meet that
Pines,
clown that they're
and
like,
saying
oh
the
yeah,
land
by the way,
secretly
there's a
before
scary
Bob.
guy who has a grudge against this family.
No, I think I remember something about that in the very first episode when Hayden Panettiere is on the bus.
It's gotta be.
She was listening to
There's
a
like
radio.
a really like, I think there's a really like light allusion to it then.
Yeah.
Well, that was a while ago. I don't remember it. Did he say "hey" at the like gruesome masked man? Like,
I would,
not just like...
especially
like,
if I thought he was a horse.
It was just like, hey!
Maybe I know how to handle you too.
No, baby.
I like that jump cut, where there's just less clothes now.
Loyalty.
7 hours until dawn! Roll credits.
We have to play this game for 7 more hours?
Yes, and none of us can leave until we do.
Oh my god.
Mike Cabin, what a strange last name.
Jess.
I mean, as crazy as that was, you probably shouldn't venture out into the snow without a coat.
Right, like, I was thinking that same thing. I was thinking about saying it, but I was like, is that too much of a dick thing to say?
Alright, I should be ready for quick time action, shouldn't I?
You should, yes.
Narrated. What's it gonna be next? Oh, it's a ledge. I love how he's just running. Are you following a trail, or...?
Yeah, like, it's not like you can see them in the distance or something, right?
Bet there's
So
no
scared?
ammo in that gun.
That's not how guns work. What? Oh, she's alive.
Jess! No!
Wait, no, just pan right. Pan right. Faster.
No, follow her at exactly the speed that obscures the villain.
Jump. Don't be an idiot.
I mean, arguably both make you an idiot. I don't think there's being not an idiot in this situation.
Yeah, use those
His
muscles.
gun. It's magically down here, even though I don't remember him having it when he jumped off the cliff.
Everything works. Look at these quick time actions I'm hitting. I'm like a
Yeah,
boss.
you're super... Look how quick your action time is. Enter the hanging mode.
Oh, almost hit the wrong one.
There's lots of choices at this point of the game.
Jump. Oh, I hit the wrong thing.
Uh-oh. Good thing he's got
No,
some sick grip
had
strength,
no
don't you think?
consequences whatsoever. That one I got right. What is that light? I don't know.
Remember, there's only one source of light at any time. It generates all light, even if it doesn't make any sense.
We're gonna be boss. We're gonna do it.
Smash the lantern? You might have wanted that. I don't know. Oh, my shins!
Come on. Let's go, Mikey boy.
Who calls themselves Mikey Boy?
Mikey
This
boy
guy.
does. Two thumbs make Mikey boy.
You said to enter the hanging mode, so I did.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Really? Why do I need a quick time action to pick up the lantern? You couldn't have just picked it up and continued the goddamn cutscene?
No.
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind that there's like no gameplay in this game. Not really.
Jessica!
Fair point.
Jess!
Status update.
Standing pleasantly. I mean,
Jessica, I'm coming!
coming where? Where am I supposed to go? Is there a run button in this game?
If there is, we've forgotten it twice, because you asked this last time.
Nope, it's not that one.
But we could check on our relationship status. What does Jessica think of us right now? I'm gonna guess, like, not thrilled.
I really don't like the idea that, like, he's like, sprinting and moving so quickly. You play now. Okay, walk.
Yeah,
Oh, what's the totem gonna say? Pet the doggy.
You know what would be really funny? If, like, one of these showed, like, you looking at a totem and then, like, rocks falling from the ceiling and killing you, like, huh, guess I shouldn't have looked at that totem.
Jessica!
He's sauntering. He's fucking.
Yeah,
his
he's
sexy love
like
interest
fucking
is being
meandering.
dismantled, and he's just sauntering around.
It's
Oh, I'm
not.
just gonna
It's
look
not a
over
great
here.
look for Mikey Boy.
No! Oh, God!
She dead. Why is she
No,
dead?
Jessica.
What did I do that caused her to die?
Oh, God. Jess!
Oh, she's alive.
Jess, Are you okay?
Yeah. So, I don't know what the threshold is, but she can definitely die before you get her. And it's some amount of taking slower paths.
I see. So,
You
you
took like one slow path on the way here.
So if I had done that, she might have lived?
No, she lived. I mean, what I said was
Oops.
before you get here.
Did I hit him?
Should I answer that?
I mean, I probably did. It probably doesn't matter. Or I didn't, and it's Rami Malek. It doesn't matter. Oh man, it's climbing time! Quick, clearly.
So, like, look.
Oh yeah.
I think after like 8 years of putting myself on YouTube in this fashion, no one would ever mistake me for some sort of like macho guy in any capacity without having like a brain hemorrhage of some description. But were I to be put in this situation, I'd just be like, guess I'm going home and pretending my girlfriend didn't exist. I mean,
yeah.
Because like, do you see yourself doing like a moderate percentage of this nonsense?
Yeah, this is a little intense, but...
This is intense. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't do something crazy, but like...
There he is.
That's...
That looked like Ashley.
Yeah, that's clearly not a man.
You're clearly not a man. No, wait,
How
no,
dare you.
you're clearly a man. I don't...
Don't do it.
I'm not shooting that person.
Damn it. Jammed up piece of shit.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Even if you don't try to
yeah.
take the shot. So, here's what I'll say. I've literally never seen anyone not take that first shot. You'll never be able to take the second shot. The gun doesn't work, or it's out of ammo or something.
Okay.
The second shot doesn't work. I think if you
see.
don't take the first shot, you can shoot there. I'm not 100% on that because I've never seen anyone do it.
Huh.
Everyone always
Interesting.
takes that first shot.
Well, I mean, it really looks like the guy that you're after, right? Like...
Well, yeah, plus, like, you know, you're chasing after someone who, like, tried to or maybe did kill your girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we saw her alive, but then she fell down an elevator shaft, so... Like, odds don't look great, right?
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Never mind.
Okay.
You told me something that I think was incorrect.
I don't think that's true, but I'm also not sure specifically what thing you're thinking.
Jesus.
Well, I guess we'll find out eventually.
Yes. You'll have
I
to...
just don't want to ruin it for Tek.
No, I get that. You'll just have to try to remember to mention it if you think of it whenever the other half...
Well, I mean, if it
comes along.
happens, if it does happen, I will call you out on it, but...
Hey,
Okay.
Chris is still alive.
We'll see.
Well, yeah, well, Chris didn't get dragged off in that previous on cutscene. Only
This is great
Ashley.
news.
He does look like he's a little injured, though, which is regrettable.
Mm. Where did
Ash.
she go?
Ash!
Did he have this flashlight before? He didn't, right?
I don't
He had a
remember him
candle with
having
that.
it.
Yeah, he had a candle and he dropped it when he tried to get into the room.
Yeah.
So where did this flashlight come from? The clown left it for him?
Must have.
Yeah, right?
That
But
seems
he doesn't
odd.
seem concerned.
Yeah, right?
Oh yes, I've had this the whole time.
I'd be a little worried about that, because to me it would suggest that, like... I don't know,
Someone
like
wanted
I
you
was
to do
entering a
something?
trap or something. Yeah, like they wanted me to do it, which means it was like, is the thing I shouldn't do.
Video game logic.
Oh, there's blood.
There will be blood.
Oh, shit.
No, it's strawberry sauce. It's fine.
How is that not a clue?
Why would that be a clue? What is that a clue?
Why
of?
would strawberry
It's
sauce be a
blood
clue?
splatter.
The morning radio show I listened to, the Kevin and Bean show, the guy Kevin, like, once famously tried taking, like, Ambien, and, like, that night, he, like, had some sleepwalking fit where he just, like,
Ashley!
flung strawberry ice cream all over the walls of his house, and he was just like, well, never again.
What?
Ashley?
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's a pretty good story.
Wow.
Oh, speaking of good stories, did I ever tell you guys about the time that a European hooker sent me a text message?
No?
No, because it was yesterday. Hi. Let's date this episode.
Wow, that's a party.
So, like, she was, like, trying to, like, text message some guy named Mike, who she met visiting Pennsylvania, where I used to live and where my area code is from on my cell phone.
Right.
And, like, randomly in the middle of the day, I just get, like, sent a sexy picture with no context from a number I don't recognize, and I was like,
oh my.
That's fucking weird. And...
Whoa!
Is that a clue?
What in the hell?
That definitely looks like a clue.
It's very spooky.
When you say, like,
Who
are we
would do
talking
this?
explicit, or are we just talking suggestive with this sexy picture?
Suggestive. It's like PG-13.
Okay. Look, a
But
gore
then,
bag.
yeah, I was...
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Oh
look
no,
at that.
that's a pig's head.
It's the wrong half
That's
of
a
the pig.
clue. That's a fucking clue.
That
But
one,
none of this
well,
other
yeah,
shit's a
obviously
clue.
that's a clue. Technically, that one ends up being a clue, but it's in no way intuitive that that's a clue based on where we are now.
Okay, don't go up, is what I'm
Who's
learning.
that? I think I know what that is.
I mean, it looked like Chris.
I don't think that's Chris, but I might be wrong.
Alright, I have nowhere else to go, so I'm gonna go back, I guess?
Yeah, I think you found your clue, and you take a different path, I think?
So did you write her back and was like, hey
Well,
there,
so, like,
lady?
At first, I just got that message, and I was just like, well, that's weird. And then, like, another, 10 minutes passed, and she sends, a message explaining that she's, looking for this guy, Mike, in Pennsylvania. And at that point, I was like, well, I feel like I should let her know I'm not Mike.
Ash.
So she doesn't think Mike is, mad at her, but also maybe she could still find Mike for whatever explicit thing she's going to do to Mike.
I mean, you don't want to cockblock Mike, for
I don't want to cockblock Mike, I don't.
Definitely.
So I just, text back, and I literally said, hey,
Ash.
I don't know how to tell you this, but
Ash.
you got the wrong number.
Did you actually phrase it that way?
I did literally. I was just I literally can't think of a more sensitive way than to just say sorry, it's the wrong number.
Well done.
And then we just had a brief but delightful chat with her broken English that had me convinced that yeah, she's actually just she did explicitly state that she was an escort from
Ash.
Europe looking for work in Philly. And I was like, yeah, I can't help you with that.
I live in Los Angeles. I'm also not interested in a Philly-based escort.
No, but
Ashley!
your prospects look good.
Oh, I heard something.
I'm
This
Ash, I'm here. Where are you?
this place.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
God.
New
damn.
haunted house. Who dis?
Please, help me.
I'm coming, Ash. Just.
I'm trying. I'm fighting with the
I'm
controls.
coming. I'm still very confused as to where you are.
What?
Oh, look at that. Would you like to play a game?
Are you there?
Hello. And thank you all for joining me.
Who's next to him?
Tonight, we're going to conduct a little experiment.
It's your very complex
Sort of
friend
test.
Josh.
Now for this
Oh.
experiment, we'll need the cooperation of our two test subjects, Joshua and Ashley.
Oh my
But we're going to need one more brave participant to help decide which subject will live and which will die.
Josh is definitely the murderer, so I don't know what the deal is if you want him to kill him.
Please, please,
Maybe
everyone
he's a
calm down.
self-hating
It's all
sociopath.
very simple. Christopher, you will find a lever placed directly in front of you. All you have to do is choose who you will save.
Well, I like because he's got a nice little photo.
Yeah.
Choose who I will save.
Choose
Okay.
who you will save. It's an important distinction.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, this is gonna be okay. Oh, dude, buddy, let's just think about this for a
Chris,
minute.
You can't let me die.
Give me
So
a second,
I'm concerned that if I choose
can't think
Ashley
straight.
to save, that it's gonna do the opposite of what I want. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Ashley, I'll get you out of this. I won't let you die.
Thank you.
No.
I mean, it's really not a good answer here, right? That's sort of the point. It's like a literal Sophie's choice.
Yeah.
Fairly literal Sophie's choice.
I see.
Oh no, it seems to be
Choosing
working.
to save Ashley.
butterflies!
Why would you do this?
That's gonna stop, I see. Like, lift your legs, asshole! Oh shit! That really happened.
Oh, you seem to have miscalculated some mount tech. That was a man's torso.
Please tell me he's okay, please.
No, he's definitely not okay. He's been cut in half.
I'm coming, Ash. I'm gonna get you. I'm letting you down. Shh, stop, please. Come on, let's get you down. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here.
For a second, I thought she was gonna fall back into the plane.
They did that like so cavalierly. Like I'd be so careful getting down from that fucking thing with the saw still like revving like crazy. Like what a lunatic thing that is.
Don't stay. Don't stay. Keep going. Okay, good. For a second, I thought they were just gonna collapse in the snow there.
What if we use the Ouija board to contact our complex friend Josh from beyond the grave? What were these two doing, by the way?
Yeah, I forget where we left them, but why were they walking around in the snow?
Like they shouldn't be outside.
What are you talking about?
What did they say they were going to do?
Oh my god, we gotta get
I don't
out
know.
of
I
here.
don't understand what happened.
There's a maniac, and there was a saw, and it was either him.
Was there an option to not kill either of them?
Go right through him, and
You know, I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh my
Okay.
god, Chris, what?
I killed him.
I mean, like, here's the weird part, though, right? Like, the killer's, like, not in that room with you at the time, so, like, I don't know what the impetus is to, like, move the lever at all, right?
Yeah, that's my issue.
I was thinking that too. It looked like the blade was moving straight forward and would have just cut them both up.
Was there a track in the middle, though? That would make sense.
Each other, and who knows
I don't know.
I think she's in the lodge.
Fine, you're right.
Do you love how, like, Emily's being a stone cold bitch, like, right after one of their friends died? She's like, oh, I bet they're 69ing. Like, dude! Read the room!
Go!
They all just like, why are we still talking about let's go? And they just like become stoic.
Yeah, and then they just, like, stood there, and they're like,
my emotions are off
calm
now.
Yeah, we've all shut ourselves off completely.
Oh boy.
You know what time it is?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, look, it's George! I think George did something different with his hair, don't you?
So do you think, like, the previous one I, like, inadvertently chose who was going to be sawed in half? Like the fact that Josh would be in that
Is the night going the way you hope?
situation?
To my knowledge, no.
I see. And you think that these poor people are getting what they deserve?
No. This shit's fucked up. Oh, this is nice. I finally get to ask a question or two.
I'm trying to help
Ooh.
you.
Does that mean everyone's dead? I thought only Josh died. Well,
You understand
maybe
that's
Jessica.
not good for you. It's not.
I don't know if this is a comic book or a movie.
And I can't say that you're being particularly honest in the way you're playing.
Oh, baby? Oh, there's a fucking cobra in there.
Yeah. You ranked Snake relatively high on the spooky meter when he asked you about that.
Still got that beating heart.
Do you intend
Whoa.
to continue
All right.
with this elaborate self-indulgence?
You're freaking me out, man. Now he's freaking you out?
I
Now?
am real.
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Oh, maybe he doesn't exist.
The heart of the
It would explain why he's
comes
still not
down
appearing in
to,
the rest of the game.
can you really tell the difference anymore?
Well, this seems pretty not real, so I'm guessing that you're not. I'm guessing... I wonder if the killer changes depending upon the choices you make. Like, it's like Clue.
Interesting.
You sort of like
Yeah,
pick
yeah.
your own killer. Ugh.
Like, I think
Sorry,
that's a
sexy
cool
lady.
idea. But, like, I think that there's something, like, inherently sort of unsatisfying about the fact that, like, the clues wouldn't line up correctly through most
Yeah.
playthroughs, right? Like,
Here's
Yeah,
our
right.
one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. So have fun.
It's so odd that they're like, we're all gonna get together and go off and do our own thing.
Yeah, right? Like literally, for several years, like, my friends out here would, like, rent a cabin and we would spend all of our time hanging out as a group. Like, we would do, like, none percent, like, almost none percent of, like, dividing into small groups.
You know, there is
Right.
still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be?
Oh.
Hey, it's a sanatorium and a hotel. Remember this. It's an important distinction.
Yeah.
6 hours until dawn.
Oh, that's nice. Not far to go.
That's not good. That's
What's not
really
good?
not good.
What's not good?
Mikey Boy's looking a little worse for wear.
Oh, look, it's a doggo.
Mike's Sanatorium Grounds. That's an even weirder last name.
I guess that's not Ashley, huh?
It's probably not Ashley. Considering we just left her with a bunch of other teenagers.
And almost cut her in half.
Yeah, and there were no wolves there.
Damn it.
Woof. Alright.
Let's get a closer look.
Really? That's your takeaway? I am here. I am unarmed. All I have is this lantern that makes me stand out. Also,
I mean,
no
frankly,
coat.
I'm kind of surprised his immediate plan wasn't to, like, remove more clothes and then get closer.
Yeah, right? Just, like, do the worm on his way over there completely naked.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's as good a place as any.
Oh, really?
Yes?
I mean, it's a shorter one than we've been doing.
Well, I think that's a perfect place to stop.
Okay.
And it could go for a long time otherwise, so...
Well, we've been able to save at the scene transitions, but you do you, man.
Yeah, I think that's a good place. Join us next time when I will explore the world as this guy.
Mike's Sanitarium Grounds.
Oh, yeah.
This kind of reminds me of that snow temple in Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
It's a really good temple.
It's
Gotta
so
make
fun.
that soup. Gotta make
It's
that
like-
soup.
It's very innovative for a Zelda game, because it's usually like, go in and, like, I don't know, find the gem or some shit, and maybe get a weapon or two. Like, this was like, oh, we gotta make soup in this house. This is our house.
Gotta
make the soup
make
in the
that
house.
soup, dog.
Cotillion, have you played Twilight Princess?
Yeah, I played it when it first came out on the Wii. Also, I watched you guys play it.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah,
true.
really sorry about
I'm sorry
that.
for your loss.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.